Are you one of those people that has been taught about using the SMART goals? You know, the acronym SMART, and each of them means something smart or specific and measurable and attainable and realistic and timely. And it just made you cringe. Say yes if that was you, Rhonda.
Yes, that was me.
Yeah, that was definitely me. I resisted that. Even some of the biggest players in the world are promoting SMART goals, and it used to rub me the wrong way. Say yes if you've been rubbed the wrong way. Hey, if you're watching live and you've been taught about SMART goals and you don't like them, you don't know why, guess what? Rhonda and I are going to uncover that today, why it is that SMART goals rubbed you the wrong way. Hashtag rub the wrong way. Hello, everybody, and welcome. I am Michael Losier. I'm the author of these 3 best-selling books. I'm here live every Friday, 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. It's facebook.com/Michael Losier fans, and we've been here for 200 and, I don't know, what's today? 221 Fridays. I think I've only missed 3 Fridays, Rhonda, and I had fill-ins, some great fill-ins. So I've been here for many years doing this live every Friday. It's my Thursdays I get excited about Fridays. So because I get all my needs met, I get all my fulfillment needs. I get to influence people. I get to connect with people. I get to have people's attentiveness and attention. So, my last book, Fulfillment Needs, this was important to say what fulfills me. And when you find out, do more of it. I'm talking like you know who she is. Hey, Rhonda Knight Boyle, welcome. And let my friends know who you are.
I am Rhonda Knight Boyle, and I am a strengths activation coach and a certified law of attraction facilitator, certified by you, Michael.
Yay.
Yep, I'm from Oklahoma City.
Okay, good stuff. And you're joining us today. And my other peeps that are usually on the panel have the day off today. But I'll be back with John tomorrow on the Bro Show, and we have a special. We're doing a trouble tomorrow. So John and me and John's dad, who's also an emotion code, body code practitioner, and we're going to be talking about the emotion code and 2018 goal setting. So it's very goal setting. Not only that, on January 1st, check this out. Rhonda, read that for our friends, please, that are listening on the podcast.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. January 1st, we have episode 223, and that's next Friday, the 5th of January. Teaching law of attraction to others. Let's see. No, that's next Friday. You want January 1st.
Yeah, what's in my banner there? What's happening on January 1st, please?
Okay, January 1st is the annual New Year's Day show. I can't wait for that. And you are giving away $1,290 in prizes. Wow, how cool is that?
Yeah.
And you'll be here January 5th too.
Yeah, we'll be here. You're going to come back. You're going to tell us what next week's topic is later.
Yes. January,
we're on this channel, on this Facebook page, the same time zone. Everything's the same. Be live, be early. I'll be giving the prizes away live during the show. And sometimes I do it later. So I'm going to have a little list of rules, and I'm going to send the panel members. It'll be things. This won't be one of them, so don't write it down, everybody. I'll say the first person to say hashtag Happy New Year's, Michael, will get a prize. The first person to say that. That's not one of them, but they're the kind of things we're going to do. I'm not going to do a draw and all that stuff, and I'll say, John or somebody might say, hey, somebody just said one of the key words or did something or said something you wanted them to. So that's how we're going to choose next week's prize. And you know what? I love to reward loyalty. So if you're a loyal watcher, be there January 1st.
Be there,
okay,
be square.
Let's do a shout out to some of our friends watching, and then we're going to start today's content about what you need to know about SMART goals and why we don't like them. I don't like them at all.
I hate them.
At all. Hey, let us know if you like SMART goals. It's okay if you do. I'm not judging. Okay, just a little bit.
Just a little. I was about to say, Michael, you are judging.
Oh, I'm a judger. I'm a judger. But we want to help you do that. We want to help you. If you've been watching 220 episodes, you trust me by now. I want you to trust me today. We're going to teach you what you need or could be doing so your goal setting will really work the law of attraction way. Well, first person we're going to say hello to is John in Verarity. He's sitting at home today. Good morning, Michael and Rhonda. Hey, John. Good morning. Looking forward to chilling with you and your dad tomorrow. Dea Lewis from Atlanta. Hello. Good morning, Dea. Who do you see out there, Rhonda?
I see Sylvia Bellini coming in from London. It is tea time. And Sig Brown is here. And Delilah Cordova, Natasha Paula Samuel.
Well, you have to
She's
say what
looking
they're
forward to
saying.
hearing about it.
Yeah, you have to tell me what they're saying because Natasha always has lots to say. What is she telling
She
us
does.
today?
She's saying that she is looking forward to hearing about goal setting when applying the law of attraction. She says she gets impatient when waiting for something to manifest. So she is going to enjoy the refresher
Impatient.
today.
Oh, yes. I wonder what the vibe is when you're impatient.
Ooh,
Natasha, Paula Samuel, say hello to the vibrational bubble guy. You're holding the vibration of impatience. So today, you're going to love what we have to say to help you out. Our friend Corrine Beach Murray, she was the first one to join us today, so she's live. Helena, hashtag rub the wrong way. She's from beautiful Vancouver Island. And Sylvia's cringing in London. What's cringing mean?
She must hate
Oh,
SMART
cringing.
goals too.
Okay. Yes. Amy Larson straight doesn't like them. Yes, me too. Amy Larson's doing the twist. Janet McNulty is saying good afternoon where she's at. Hey, Janet, good morning. Good afternoon to you. Sig Brown saying, what is SMART? Well, I really don't want to teach it to you, Sig, because I like it. But SMART means when you goal set, traditionally you would do specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely, or something like that. But don't write it down because we don't want you to like it. We're going to tell you how to do it differently.
Right.
Barrack Abbey, that looks like a new name this morning. Good morning, Barrack Abbey.
Good morning.
Barb Ashcroft, she's saying good morning to us. Who else do you see, Rhonda, that we haven't said hello to?
Let's see. Did you say Amy Larson Straight is in the house?
Well, we can say hello to her. She's a loyal one.
Yes, and Janet McNulty is here. She must be somewhere else because she's saying good afternoon. I bet she's on the other side of the pond.
No, she is on Eastern Canada, 1 hour of Eastern Canada. It's called AT. It stands for Atlantic. Mm-hmm. So it's past Maine, or it's north of Maine, so it's that X time zone. Now, yesterday I helped Sig Brown. Yesterday I did a client appreciation, a motion code for my motion code clients, and Sig joined us, and here's what she's saying. Her feet feel normal today. One ankle's just a little swollen. I had a fantastic day at work yesterday, big capital letter thanks. So I worked on her feet yesterday through a video call and helped heal her swollen feet. And now she's down to one ankle. That's pretty good. And I think it was like a 6-minute session. Hashtag
That's amazing.
What the Christmas is going on.
Helena is with us
Cordova's
today.
2 favorite peeps.
I love her. Boy, they're flying by so fast. Misty Anderson, Alaska Misty's in the house.
Well, it's about time, Alaska Misty.
Cindy Griffin Elder.
Who?
Cindy Griffin Elder. She's curious
Cindy.
and interested.
Cindy Griffin Elder. Dana J. Smithers. She's morning, Michael and Rhonda. I do like to set goals, but law of attraction styles, because Dana Smithers is a certified law of attraction facilitator. She knows how to do it that way. Sig Brown saying SMART sounds way too complicated. Isn't matching vibrations so much easier? Hashtag Sig's got it. Okay. Oh, our friend
Harrington is here
from Mumbai. He's very loyal. Hello, Michael Sir and Rhonda Ma'am from Mumbai, India. That's a very respectful way for him to say that. So, and I like being called Michael Sir.
Dana Elizabeth is here from Madrid.
Oh, wow. Oh, welcome. Suzanne Darnell, good morning from Vancouver.
And I'm going to mess this up, but I'm going to say Vibeke is here from Norway.
Okay, I don't see his or her name, so, there we go.
There we go.
Vibeke.
Vibeke.
Something like that. Welcome. Nice for you to join us.
Yeah.
Whitby Island, Suzanne Martin from Whitby Island, Washington, not too far from me. I'm in beautiful Victoria, BC. It's just north of Seattle. I'm on a little island, a little bit bigger than Gilligan's Island. So that'll give you a sense of, I wonder who knows what Gilligan's Island is.
I know.
Do you know? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how big it is, though. It wasn't too big.
It wasn't too big. It was big enough for the skipper.
Right.
Big enough for the skipper. It's big enough for me. Okay, Rhonda, let's get started. So, let's first talk a little bit about law of attraction, and then we're going to talk about how it impacts what our goals is. So, law of attraction states whatever you give your attention, energy, and focus to, you'll get more of it. And we're thinking, well, that's a good deal. You mean I only need to give it attention, energy, and focus? But there's something very important about that title that I haven't finished. Law of attraction will give us more what we give attention, energy, and focus to, whether positive or
negative.
Whether positive or negative. You see, a lot of people give credit to the law of attraction saying, oh, the law of attraction will figure it out. Well, the law of attraction is not a figure-outer. It's a matcher. Or they'll say, oh, the law of attraction is testing me. No, look at me. The law of attraction isn't testing anybody. It's matching your vibrations. Oh, the law of attraction knows what's best for me. No, it doesn't. You know what's best for you. Oh, I'll let the law of attraction decide. No, it doesn't. You decide. So here's the point that I'm making. Okay, don't get off at me, but the law of attraction isn't very smart. It's obedient. It doesn't know whether it's something, when you're sending off a negative vibe, it doesn't know whether that's something you want or don't want, or whether it's good or bad for you, or whether it's helpful or not helpful, or whether it's healthy or not healthy. It's not a decider. It doesn't have prejudice. It doesn't have favoritism. It doesn't decide for you. It matches. It's a robot. Here's a vibration. What do I do with it? Match it. Here's a vibration. What do I do with it? Match it. So if you're curious and you want to know what the vibration is that you're sending in any area of your life, go to that area and take a look and see what you're getting. It's a perfect what? It's an M word. It's a perfect match. Oh, you want to know the vibration you're sending about money? Open your wallet. You want to know the vibration you're sending about attracting customers and clients? Well, open your customer and client file folder. I didn't make up the rule. I'm just teaching it. Because if I could make up the rule, it would be called only attract positive things, but that's not the rule.
That's right.
So we're giving a little bit of emphasis on that because you need to understand that law of attraction is only matching your vibrations. So we're going to talk about goal setting, Rhonda. Now, in traditional goal setting, well, first we have to introduce our friend, Victor Vibrational Bubble. Tell us what you know about him in the bubble, Rhonda.
Well, I love Victor, and he is everything that's inside that bubble is what he is attracting, and anything that he doesn't have that he says he wants is outside of his bubble.
That's right. People, when they have goals and dreams and desires, it's not inside their vibration. It's over here. And you'll say, well, how do you know that? Well, because you don't have it yet. The only way to, somebody hashtag this, or it could be too long for a hashtag. Somebody just write it down. Suzanne Darnell, write this down for me, please. The only way to attract anything is to include the vibration of it. So if you build your desire list and you tuck it in your sock drawer over there, law of attraction isn't looking in your sock drawer. It isn't looking in your file cabinet, and it's not looking on your bulletin board. It's only responding to the vibration that you're sending. I'll say it again. The only way to attract anything is to include the vibration of it. Now, Rhonda, say yes if you love the 4 boxes.
Yes, I love the 4 boxes.
That's right. Now look at this box here. Read that for our friends listening on podcast.
Results.
That's right. What are the results? The results that we're getting are coming from our
vibes.
And the vibe that we're sending is coming from our
thoughts,
which is made up of our
words.
That's right. Now this vibe here on the 4 boxes, this vibe is your vibrational bubble. So whatever you're including in the vibrational bubble is what law of attraction is eavesdropping and responding to. And it's checking right now and right now. Say it again, Rhonda, when?
Right now and right now and right now.
It's responding right now. And the good news is law of attraction doesn't have a memory about what it was yesterday. So if you've been negative for 10 years, 10 minutes, and 10 days, as soon as you reset your vibration, you reset the vibe. And when you reset the vibe, you reset the
results.
That's right. The only way to get a different result is to send a different
vibration.
Okay. I know they're getting that.
That's it.
If they've been watching 221 episodes, they say, yeah, I got this. And that's what I want them. I want them to gut it. I want them to get it. So I want them to gut it. Cindy Trost, bring on the red arrow. Cindy, you can hold your head up high because we just brought it on. We brought it on. Cindy, hashtag love the vibrational bubble. She's also saying law of attraction doesn't decide, you do. So some people think that you have to turn law of attraction on. Look at me. It's already on. It's on. It's on right now.
24/7.
24/7. You don't have to turn it on. It's on. Everything you're attracting had to have been in your vibration at one time, even the negative things. So we want to teach you about how to be more deliberate about what you're including. Now, let's go back to traditional goals and any kind of goals. Now, I'm asking people today to have a paradigm shift. That means a radical shift in the way they believe and think about goals. Now, you might work for a company that does this. You know, you have to sell 10 cars this month. You have to sign up 10 people this month. You need 10 clients. Like everything is the number. So Rhonda, in traditional goal setting, when do we get excited and celebrate?
Only after we hit the goal.
That's right. So, you know, you're working on your goals and you're working on your goals and you're thinking, you know, you might have 8 clients, but you're not excited yet because you haven't reached them. So here's what happens. When we set a goal, instead of acknowledging what we've attracted, we were acknowledging what we haven't attracted. Matter of fact, you're keeping score. Cindy Trost, write this down for me. Hashtag keeping score about what's not happening. So when I'm keeping score that I'm not there yet, Rhonda, what's happening?
I'm not happy. I'm not paying attention, and I'm not putting what I want inside my vibrational bubble.
That's right. I'm thinking, I only get 8 clients and I wanted 10. I haven't met my goal yet. Now I'm feeling sad and depressed about that. Now I'm keeping score that I'm not there yet. And law of attraction doesn't know that you got 8 clients because you're not giving it attention. Why don't I have 8 goals? Why is it not working for me? I've been trying so hard. Where am I going to find it? And now stress happens and anxiety happens and disappointment happens and ticked offness happens. So you have to stop keeping score that you're not there yet. So that's what SMART goals do. SMART goals say they need to be timely, but now you've got anxiety. Wow, I've only got 3 days left. It's near the end of the month. What am I going to do? Now I'm panicking, includes. Now I'm worrying, includes. Now I'm keeping score that I'm not there yet, includes. And guess what? Law of attraction is in your office, and it's peeking inside your bubble. And it doesn't know what you've achieved so far. It's only responding to the vibration that you're sending. And when it's responding to the vibration that you're sending, it can only do one thing. Making sure. It can only do one thing to the vibration. It matches it, and then you get more results. So, enter hack. Enter the law of attraction hack. And by hack, I mean tricking. We're going to trick law of attraction. And by tricking it, we are going to include the vibration of what you have manifested. You know, maybe you want to go on an ideal date, and you've got a list of 10 things what your ideal date is. And you show up, and your ideal date's only 4 of the 10 things. What do most people do when they get home from that date, Rhonda?
Whine and complain.
They call their friend, oh my God, I had the worst date ever. He was this and she was this, and I didn't like this, and I didn't like this, and I didn't like this. Now they're including their vibration, and now they go on a next date and they get more of it. And they say, why does this keep happening to me? So if you're not getting the ideal dates, when you get home, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Don't go to IHateMyDate.com and put it out there. Don't go, Dear Diary, here's how horrible my date was. Now, now we're moving into what you need to be doing. So now I want you to include the list of what you liked about the matches for your ideal date. Maybe your date was only 4 things. Maybe they showed up on time. Oh, I like that. And maybe they had good listening skills. Oh, I like that. Maybe they were really polite to the server and everything. So, wow, I noticed those 3 things that I like so far. And maybe they were tall, dark, and handsome and beautiful and your type. And say, wow, I like those 4 things. And now they're on their 8th beer. And they got a pack of cigarettes hanging out of their sleeve or their purse. Or maybe they keep checking their smartphone for emails and stuff. And all of a sudden, now you're shifting the focus. Oh, he or she's a smoker and a drinker, and they're on the phone too much. Then you go to IHateMyLife.com. I went on a date today. He smoked too much and she drank too much and she was on her phone too much and he did this and she did that. Guess what? Law of Attraction is responding to your emails. Not by email, but by vibration. Oh, that was cute, wasn't it, Rhonda?
Yes.
Law of Attraction is replying to your emails via your results. So
Yep.
I'm going to say this respectfully. Shut up about what you didn't like about the date. And now spend more time celebrating the matches. That's tip number 1. Who can I get to write that down? Misty Anderson is in the house. Misty, here is tip number 1. Celebrate the closeness of the match. Now go home and say, Dear Diary, here's the 4 things I loved about my match. The Law of Attraction doesn't know you're talking about your date that you had. It also doesn't know if you're remembering about last week's good date or you're pretending about a good date. It's responding to it. You want to have 10 clients at the end of the month, you only have 8? Rhonda, what's an exercise our business friends could do when they're keeping score that they don't have the full room yet or they don't have the 10 clients? What exercise could you give them?
Well, to be grateful and thankful and celebrate the 8 that are there.
That's right. And there's an exercise that I call, here's what I like about, you know? So for example, you're a Law of Attraction facilitator. Now I could say, oh, I didn't have anybody sign up this week, right? So I could give that attention. Or I could say, well, here's what I liked about Rhonda Knight Boyle. She signed up right away. She finished it in 1 week. She asked me questions every day. She's finished 3 or 4 of her free presentations. She did a paid presentation yesterday, made money. She did it. She did the work. She's done the work. So now I can focus on that. Or I can focus on that person that signed up and never did anything. It's all about a choice. It's all about what you want to include. And Law of Attraction doesn't know I'm talking about Rhonda Knight Boyle. When I'm celebrating my ideal student, signs up, does the work, asks good questions, they get out there, they do their free presentations, they do a paid presentation, they want to join me on the show, they go to my I could celebrate all that. It doesn't know I'm talking about Rhonda, it being Law of Attraction. What's going to happen? It's responding to the matches that I'm getting. So the exercise is called for you business folks. If you're counting score that you're not there yet, you don't have the clients, you don't have the sign-ups, you don't have the downline, whatever it is, stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing and play the exercise. Here's what I like about. So Rhonda, yesterday you had a paid seminar on Law of Attraction. Congratulations, you did a great job. Tell me what you liked about a couple of the participants. Remembering that Law of Attraction is eavesdropping and it's going to respond. Play the exercise right now. Here's what I like about.
Here's what I liked about it is that they were the people that were there were fully engaged. They were excited. They were eager to learn. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just a slight change. Now, could there have been more people? Yeah. Could you have more clients? Yeah. Could you have bigger dates? Yeah. But that's not where we want to go to. We want to be very specific. So
it's amazing.
Let's go back up to the room, find out what people are saying. Now, I said it's going to be a paradigm shift. Hopefully people are getting it. You know, if you're using SMART goals right now, you don't have stress, you don't have anxiety, you're not counting down, you're not keeping score, go ahead and do them. But I bet you are. So tell me what you liked about what we're talking about today. Keeping score about what you are matching. Playing the here's what I like about game, because it's all about inclusion. It's all about inclusion. Misty Anderson is saying, when you focus on what you do want, you attract more of what you want. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have Win Favorite Pedlo in the house. She is one of my friends here from Oklahoma.
Hey, Win, welcome. Good morning.
So Suzanne Darnell says, Michael is feisty today.
Oh, I'm feisty. My buttons have been shined and pushed. You know, people say
Heidi Mower is in with us.
Who is?
Heidi Mower or
Hey,
Maurer. Heidi Maurer. Yeah.
Daya Lewis is saying, hashtag to attract it, vibe with it. You're right.
Hey, Suzanne Darnell has a great question. She says, what about momentum?
Well, you know
That's
what
really
momentum
kind of what we're talking
is?
about.
Momentum is by the collection of vibration. That's what momentum is. To me, in my head, you know, everything I translate to Law of Attraction. You can tell me anything momentum is when you're on a vibrational roll. Say, wow,
Yes.
this is the third email I got today. That's momentum. That means the motor's running, right? Momentum's also, I got 3 cancellations today. So if you focus on the 3 cancellations, you'll get how many, Rhonda? 4.
You're going to get more
You'll
for
get more,
sure.
you'll get more. So that's momentum. So don't be fooled by the word momentum. It doesn't always mean good. Momentum is like a vibrational roll. So when you catch yourself having negative momentum, that means the engine's running. You can say, oh, I'm going to put a stop to that. And I wish I could measure it. Just a slight change in your focus will change what you're giving attention to. And here's one of the clues. Heidi Mower, write this down for me. You can only have one vibration at a time.
One.
You can only have one. So now I've shifted my vibration and I'm celebrating the momentum that I had 3 clients this week or today or in 10 minutes. That's the momentum. Heidi's saying she really needed this today. Good stuff. Lori Harrington, hello you two from Montpelier. Oh, that's very French. Ohio.
Hey, Yolanda Parker's here from North Dakota.
Yolanda Parker. Hey, Yolanda, good morning. Okay, Heidi saying good morning. A Win favorite Peldo. Oh, yes, you said you acknowledged Win already, so good morning, Win. Okay, now, I think we've answered everybody's questions today. But you know what? We'll hang on for another 5 or 10 minutes. So what is your question for us today? What is something that so here's my question. What are you going to do differently out there? What are you watching? What are you going to do differently? Kind of recap what you learned today. I'd like to hear from 10 people. I want 10 of you to get your fingers ready and say, what's one thing you're going to do around your goals? What's one thing you learned today that you're going to do? Daya Lewis wrote, momentum equals, I'm on a vibrational roll, be it positive or negative. Yes. Ma'am. Okay.
Ooh, Win Pedlow says that this is exactly what she was doing this morning, celebrating where she is currently and how she got there instead of focusing on the not.
Okay, well, good. This is great affirmations and validation. Amy Larson Straight saying, Michael and Rhonda are talking to me today. So glad I was able to check in. Me too. Helena saying, momentum is when you're on a vibrational roll. Suzanne saying, keeping score about closest of the match and positive aspects sounds great.
Oh, Barb Ashcroft, she says she's going to create a pick monkey graphic that says, here's what I like about.
That's right. Now, Barb actually holds law of attraction meetings in a law of attraction group. So, imagine the energy in the room, having all the students just by themselves. This is, if you're facilitating a group, say, okay, I want you to work on your own. I want you to build a list of here's what you like about. Now, law of attraction doesn't know if you're remembering, pretending, playing, or making it up. So now each student spends 10 minutes building the list. And now you get them to go into groups of 2. And now you get them to share it with their neighbor. Rhonda, when they're sharing it with their neighbor, what's happening?
They're adding it to their vibrational bubble.
That's right. And now you say, I'd like to hear from 5 people here. Who wants to share it? So we know what I tell when nobody stands up. I say, listen, the more you share it, the more you include it.
Right.
So stand up. What's on your list? So imagine sharing your here's what I like about list 3 or 4 times. 3 or 4 times is better than 0 times. And it only takes a little bit of energy to launch the vibration of the matches. Misty's reminding us, tip number 1, celebrate the closest of the match. Cindy Tro said, law of attraction answers your emails, gives you more of what you're emailing about. That's brand new today, by the way. Good Googles are on. I look at the good and don't focus on the bad. Very good. Okay, what's in your law of attraction matches what's in your bubble, whether negative or positive. A lot of people are saying that. I like that because it means they're getting it today. Hashtag Cindy Tros, keeping score about what's not happening. Not a good plan, I guess. Okay, people are doing what I asked. Michael's feisty today. Yes, I am. Hashtag feisty.
They love it when you're feisty, Michael.
I know. Suzanne's reminding us the only way to attract anything is to include the vibration of it. Rajesh from Mumbai, hashtag agree. Goal settings and law of attraction style.
Cindy Trost is adding her goals to her daily affirmations.
Okay, good stuff, Cindy Trost.
And Suzanne is focusing on things that feel good. That's it. Cindy Griffin Elder is celebrating all the weight that she's losing.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was on my call last night.
Yeah.
Where's Wiki Wiki? Wiki Wiki. It's 1 o'clock in the morning for her, and she's usually joining us, but I bet she's going to watch it later. Wiki Wiki, we're looking for you. And Suzanne Darnell saying, oh my God, now I know why I quit my job. Kareem Beach is saying, law of attraction is always on.
Always.
You know, Rhonda, one of my highest fulfillment needs from my book, Fulfillment Needs, is influencing people. And this is so rewarding for me when I'm hearing that I'm influencing people. That's why I do it. That's why I'm doing 3 this week. That's why I've been doing it for 221. It's all about me.
Natasha Samuel says, I'm going to celebrate the closeness of the match, check out opportunities, and not take score.
Good stuff. I love hearing that. Cindy Trost is saying, law of attraction doesn't decide. You do. What a great quote. Suzanne's saying, law of attraction is a matching robot.
And you are launching vibrations all the time.
Yeah, even if you're not being a deliberate launcher,
still happening.
That's why I made my point today. Law of attraction is always on. You don't have to turn it on. It's on.
It's on. 24/7, 365.
Yeah. Dale Lewis likes here's what I like about exercise. Good stuff.
Misty Anderson is saying Michael is the influence king.
Oh, Misty, stop.
I think he might be blushing, Misty. Look at that.
I do blush a little bit. My friend Irene Oli is saying, currently on going forward with my goals for 2018. Love the reminder for staying and focusing with the positive vibes.
Misty Anderson, the more you share it, the more you include it in your vibration. Exactly.
That's right. I've heard a trainer once saying, don't share your goals with anybody. Well, I don't really support that. I would say just be careful who you share your goals with. That's why you want to do this. That's why you want to hang out with me.
Hang out with Michael.
Yeah, you can share all of your goals. I also have an Emotion Code Facebook group as well. So it's a great place. You can come in and read all the success stories of people. You know what? Rhonda, even I'm surprised at what I'm helping people with. I never say no to anybody, but when they get the results, it's like, holy S-balls, what the Emotion Code Dr. Nelson Bradley is going on? David Fan. Hey, David Fan. Celebrating the knowledge that thoughts become things. But now we understand that because, sometimes with law of attraction, it's a little jargony, but let's just review how thoughts become things, So he's here. Thoughts become things. They do. But before the thought, you had to either have the words or observe it. And now you're thinking about it. But when you think about it, it causes you to send the vibration of it. In other words, you give it attention, energy, and focus. And then they become things. So the jargon, thoughts become things. This is the model, how thoughts become things.
That's the how it happens.
Things. You don't like what you're getting. You can reset your results by resetting your vibe. And you reset your vibe by resetting your thoughts, by resetting the words that you were thinking about. Thanks for that comment, David Fan.
Win Pedlow says that what you resist persists. If you have a negative thought, let it pass on by.
Yeah.
I would
when you
switch
have a
it
negative
to a positive one.
Yeah, when you have a negative thought, what's really good there is the reset sentence, with the reset button that the, facilitators teach. When you have a negative thought, it's kind of hard to ignore it, but you can shut it up If you're thinking, because a negative thought always includes the words don't, not, and no, or one of the combination. When you worry, you use the word don't, not, and no. When you're complaining, you use the word don't, not, and no. When you're talking about what you don't want, well, hey, Captain Obvious, you're talking about what you don't want. And whenever you're using the word don't, not, and no, just say, so what do I want? And that helps reset and reframe what you don't want to what you do want. And that's the best way to get rid of negative thought. You can't bury them, but you have to reset them and train your brain. Hashtag train your brain. Rhonda, can you tell us what we've got cooking for next week, please?
I can. Episode number 223 next Friday, right? That's the one you want me to tell about.
That's
next
right.
Friday is the 5th. And so are you teaching law of attraction to others? And we are going to be talking about what you ought to know about your students' learning styles.
That's right.
Because it's very, very important.
That's right. So as a law of attraction facilitator, you understand that when you have an audience, our goal. So here's my promise when people hire me or they come to my seminar. I will get everybody engaged in 22 seconds. Yeah, I said it. 22 seconds. And I will hold their participation for the entire 8 hours or 5 hours or whatever. And they'll remember 100% of everything I said. But in order to do that, I need to be teaching with the 4 styles. So Rhonda, tell us a little bit about, not the content, but tell us a little bit about that in the certification and how that's helped you yesterday.
As far as understanding what the 4 styles are?
Yeah, and how you taught to the 4 styles and how that
Yes.
helped get your participation levels up.
Sure. So the 4 styles are visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and digital. And so I was able to use that to reach each person in the room because sometimes, people who are digital may not like all those touchy-feely words.
Yeah.
And words matter because words is that's where your thoughts come from.
Oh,
which
one
set
word
the
can tick
vibration.
somebody off forever. Just one word. And it also
It
can
breaks
inverse
rapport.
them. Yeah. So we're going to be helping you if you're teaching law of attraction to others or you're a law of attraction enthusiast, or frankly, if you're anybody, you probably want to know about this, what we're going to teach next week. Now, I got a good question here from Helena. Could you give a tip for focusing on what I want? There seems to be so many different opportunities coming my way, and I seem to get distracted and time slips away, and then things don't get done. Rhonda, can you read this for me?
I can. What is your energy plugged into?
That's right. So for our hundreds of thousands of podcast listeners, I've got, what do you call this, Rhonda?
Strip.
A power board or a
power strip. Mm-hmm,
you put plugs in it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just say that you only got enough energy to feed 8 plugs. So what are you going to plug into? Well, I like to use the E equals R model. So Helena, write this down. E equals R. Effort equals return. So what is the effort that this energy drainer, and what's the return? Now, the return doesn't have to be money, but if you're in business, you need to look at that. I'm thinking, well, you know what? I'm devoting all this time every week to this project, and it's not making me any money. Well, pull the plug. Hashtag pull the plug.
Pull the plug.
You can't do everything well. You can't juggle too many plates at once. Speaking of juggling too many plates at once, this person here is looking after their love life, their money life, their job life. What's the other one? Their clients. They've got lots going on. So pull a couple plugs and get really good at a couple things. Use the effort equals return model. When I think about doing this show and the Bro Show on Saturday, they're not a big effort, but they are certainly 2 important plugs in my life, in my business. And what's the return? Well, the return is fulfillment, right? I'm not making any money from today's show, but the return is fulfillment. And the effort is just an hour a week. So that's how I measure that. Okay. So remind our friends one more time about the New Year's Day show. And then we're
New Year's Day. Yes. How many years have you been doing that, Michael?
I want to say maybe 7 or 8. I was doing it even in the days of teleclasses. Remember, where we just do stuff off our. So I want to say probably since 2009, many years.
So
It's always
January
been very popular.
1st.
And at first I thought, well, who's going to want to do something at 9 o'clock tea time on New Year's Day? Well, the days of putting I make fun of my mother. My mother was a hairdresser. So she had a little salon at the back of her house. And I remember the New Year's Eve day, women would come to the house and she would do their hair really high. Remember the days of the teas
Yes.
and bubbles? And then she would take this, she'd be laughing right now if she could hear this. She would take those little sprinkles, and that was the big deal. And I remember having sprinkles all over the house. Oh, in the hair. Big bubbles, the big teas. And then sprinkles, and the more sprinkles, the better. And they would leave my mom's house with huge hair, almost like what's that cartoon called? Marge Simpson.
Like a beehive.
Yeah, a big beehive with lots of sprinkles. Yes. So I think those days are done. Big hair, big sprinkles, and people staying out and getting drunk. I don't think that really happens as much anymore. My point is, I want you here. I want you to join me in the 2018 January 1st. Here we go. Now, not only are we, in addition to, that's another way to reframe not only. In addition to giving all those prizes away, we're going to be giving you tips about how you can become more abundant. Rhonda, let people know how they can get a hold of you, please.
Sure, you can find me at rhondaboyle.com, RHONDA. And you know what, Michael, let me just go back for a second because I didn't tell everybody you're giving away $1,290 in prizes.
Shut the front door.
Shut the front door, you are.
Well, good stuff. And I've got a panel joining me on January 1st. We're going to have lots of fun. We're going to be giving prizes live during the show. We want you to join us live and be a recipient. And Rhonda, I want to ask that after the show, if you have make some time and go make a couple comments out in the room so people can see you out there and get a hold of you directly if they need to do that. And wow, we had a good show today. We got a lot of people giving us comments, a lot of people watching live, and our hair looks great, doesn't it?
It does. Michael, your hair looks great.
Rhonda, thanks for having fun with me today.
Thank you. What a blast. I appreciate it.
And I'm going to see you on my New Year's Day show, so I'm looking forward to it.
We'll be there.
Okay, everybody. Thanks for chilling out with Rhonda and I today on the Hangout with Michael show.